Hi, so I wasn't going to do an unboxing video of my latest paddleboard purchase, but I started unboxing it and then I decided that I would because I was quite impressed with what I'd seen. So I put it back in its box and here it is. It is the Aquaplanet Stowaway. Aquaplanet market themselves as the largest supplier of paddleboards in the UK. The Stowaway is a small transportable one that fits in a small backpack and is meant to fit in the hand luggage on a plane. So as you know, most inflatable paddleboards will be in a great big bag. You can take them on the plane. I often take them as hold luggage, but the problem with that is then you're not insured. You're supposed to put them through as sports equipment and it can get expensive. Red Paddle, of course, have brought out the Red Compact, which is a £1,300 board. Packs down very small and quite light, but it's expensive. This is Aquaplanet's version of a small compact paddleboard that is a third, quarter of the price of Red's. So I unboxed it, started to have a look, and I was quite impressed with what I saw, so I thought I'd go through it with you. So first things first, you get a nice pump. The pump has a gauge on the top, it has feet that fold out, and then also in the bag you have handles that screw on, making it a nice quality pump. It's made by Bravo, which are a renowned manufacturer of pumps. It's dual action. You can inflate on the downstroke and the upstroke, and then as you put more pressure in the board and it gets harder, you turn it to single action, and then it just puts in on the downstroke. It also has an inflate and a deflate option. And the deflate option I've never had on a pump before, but always wanted, because when you're deflating kayaks and getting them back in their bag, they can be an absolute nightmare to get all the air out of. This paddleboard, I imagine, will be similar. It's got to go back into a very small bag, so having a deflate option is brilliant. The hose did arrive bent in the middle, had a kink, so I ran some hot water through it and it straightened up lovely, but then it's a Bravo pump, Bravo hose, so it's good quality. There's no damage to it after it's been folded, so again it shows that it should last. So that's the pump. The actual paddleboard is in here, so let's move the box out of the way. Like Red's, it's a backpack. I won't put it, well, I won't put it on my back because I'm inside the house, but there you go. It's on the back, and a whole full-size paddleboard fits in there. It's 10 foot 2 long by 30 inches wide by 4 inch thick, and the board and the paddle are inside this bag. I believe the pump also fits in the bag, but I've yet to try that. So what you get is you get the standard repair kit, which I'll put to one side. You get a choice of a waterproof phone holder or a microfiber towel, and you get a waterproof dry bag for putting your kit in when you're out paddleboarding. No surprise, I think. And a strap, which I gather, I imagine, will be to keep the board nice and folded together where you put it back in its bag. Then you get the paddle. Now the paddle is aluminium. If I'm honest, I would prefer the fiberglass paddle, but I understand that they need to keep costs down. But it's a nice paddle for an aluminium paddle. It's fully anodised, and well, go on then, I'll fit it together, but I won't adjust it. It only takes a second to do. There we go. It's got the Aquaplanet logo on it. There we go, and then the top section in. And there is one paddle. It's got a nice blade size as well. It's not too big, so it should make paddling quite easy. Anyway, I'll look at that later. What I might do is I might get some heat shrink, textured heat shrink. They sell it for pool cues and things like that. It's about a tenner maybe for a metre length, and put it over some of this. Not to make it grip better because it's gripping fine, but because the aluminium's quite cold. I mean, it is winter at the minute, but the aluminium's quite cold to the touch. So that's something I might change. So let's move that out of the way. And then the paddleboard itself, I've not used it yet, not got it out. But that there is a 10 foot 2 by 30 inch paddleboard called the Stowaway. I believe it has lines on the board to help you fold it up when it goes back in the bag, but that is another video or comment or review for another day, because I've got to use it yet, and then when I have used it, it's got to go back in that small bag, and that should be fun. But obviously it's designed to do it, and it's got lines to show you where it folds, so that's something I'm going to look forward to playing with. Now, the reason I got this is not as my main paddleboard, but for holidays and travelling. At the minute I take my red, used to take my red 10.6 and now take my red 11.3 Sport with me on holidays. So if I'm going to Greece, that has to count as one of the hold luggage, because I'm too tight to pay for sports equipment. But it's always a risk, because if it goes missing it's not insured. But also when you're on the beach, I'm not going there for a paddleboarding holiday or anything. But it's just a bit of fun to amuse myself and amuse the kids, so we don't get bored sunbathing. If I was going on a proper paddleboarding holiday, then yes, of course I'd take a top quality board with me. But we're not, we're just going on a family holiday and we want something to mess around with on the water. So this will be absolutely ideal for that. It's so small, it can fit in the hand luggage if I wish, or I can still pack it in with the hold luggage and not take much of my allowance up. But also, as well as that, and it'd be great on the beach, and I'm looking forward to using it when I go to Cyprus next year. But as well as that, I'm going to leave it in the back of my car permanently, because the amount of times I've been out for the day or coming home from work and I've driven past somewhere new, a nice lake or something like that, and I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind paddleboarding there. Well, I can leave this in the back of the car with some shorts and a t-shirt, and I can jump in and have a go. I can't leave my red inflatable in the back of the car because for a start it's huge. I have a big large Scos Octavia estate and it won't fit in long ways in the boot. It will just fit in width ways, but it does take up over half the boot, leaving you with not much space for shopping or whatever else you might be doing if you're going out for a day, walking the dog. So I can't leave it in the car, and I don't. This I'm quite happy to leave in the car. It doesn't look like an expensive paddleboard in its little bag, it just looks like a rucksack. And if I pass somewhere, I'll be able to just jump on the board and have a go. Also, we have a reservoir near us where the nearest place you can park your car is 2 miles away. Likewise, when they've been in Snowdonia, I fancied paddleboarding on the lakes around there, but I refuse to carry a heavy red inflatable full-size paddleboard on my back while I walk up a hill or a mountainside for, in the case of where we live now, 2 miles. So this is lovely and light. It's no different than just wearing a normal rucksack with your picnic or whatever in the back. So I'm more than happy to park the car 2 miles away and walk to a secluded paddleboarding spot with this. So it's brilliant for it. It'll be interesting to see how it handles when I come to test it. I don't expect Redco compact quality, but then their board is £1,300 and I wasn't prepared to pay that for a board that I'm only going to use as a travel board. So we'll see. I'm 11.5 stone, so that's what, 75 kilos maybe, 73, 74 kilos. So we'll see how the board copes, and I look forward to trying it. I'm planning on doing an Amazon review. These are on sale on Amazon, so I'm planning on doing an Amazon review on it in due course with some pictures and my findings. So I hope you check that out when I've done it. But I hope you find this unboxing video useful of the Aquaplanet 10 foot Stowaway paddleboard in its tiny little case. Thank you very much.